High above the clouds, beyond the reach of ordinary explorers, lie mountains that seem to exist outside the rules of reality itself. Peaks so massive, so jagged, and so mysteriously alive that compasses spin wildly, electronic equipment fails without explanation, and travelers report phenomena that defy science. Imagine standing at the base of a colossal cliff, mist curling around you, and sensing an unseen presence, something ancient, hidden, and perhaps hostile to human understanding. Across the globe, certain mountain ranges have baffled adventurers, scientists, and locals for centuries. They are not just geographic features. They are living enigmas, harboring secrets humanity is only beginning to glimpse. Take the Himalayas, for example, a range already famous for its towering peaks. Beyond the Everest climbs and Sherpa trails, there are regions where magnetic anomalies cause compasses to spin uncontrollably. Remote Himalayan valleys have yielded footprints too large for any known animal, bones of creatures that remain unidentified, and strange aerial lights that appear at night, vanishing before they can be investigated. Satellites occasionally capture formations that suggest deliberate design, hinting at structures that should not exist, or perhaps civilizations that existed far earlier than history admits. The Andes Mountains conceal their own mysteries. Ancient legends speak of cities hidden high in the peaks, accessible only to those who can navigate treacherous cliffs and unpredictable weather. Explorers report strange atmospheric phenomena, like glowing orbs hovering over certain ridges, while geologists record magnetic spikes in areas that should be geologically inert. In some valleys, unusual stone formations align perfectly with celestial events, anomalies that suggest intelligence behind their creation. Could these be remnants of a lost culture, or markers left by forces we do not yet understand? The Andes have kept these secrets for millennia, challenging every attempt to unveil them. In Eastern Europe, the Carpathian Mountains are steeped in folklore, from mysterious lights and sudden mists to tales of vanished travelers. Archaeologists have discovered megalithic structures hidden in dense forests, perfectly aligned with equinoxes and solstices. These formations predate recorded history, yet exhibit technological sophistication that modern science struggles to explain. Locals speak of a strange energy in certain areas, a pull that draws people in and disorients them, leaving compasses and instruments useless. Some even claim the mountains themselves are alive, guardians of ancient knowledge, and that disturbing certain sights can bring misfortune or madness. North America's Rocky Mountains present a paradox of natural beauty and unsolved mystery. Helicopter pilots report radar anomalies, hikers claim to witness floating orbs of light, and in some valleys, fog persists even when surrounding areas are perfectly clear. Geologists are puzzled by rock formations that appear artificially shaped, while paranormal investigators suggest these may be entrances to hidden civilizations beneath the peaks. Indigenous legends speak of spirits, guardians, and beings of enormous size inhabiting remote regions. Modern sightings of strange craft or unexplained lights add another layer of intrigue. The Altai Mountains in Siberia add to the enigma. Remote expeditions report megalithic carvings and structures that defy dating, revealing knowledge of astronomy and engineering that seems impossible for the era. Local shamans describe the mountains as sentient, asserting that the peaks react to human intrusion, manifesting strange sounds, shifting weather, or sudden avalanches. Modern science has confirmed unusual electromagnetic fields in certain areas, strong enough to disrupt electronics and distort perception, giving rise to local legends of time anomalies and invisible forces. What ties these mountains together is not simply their beauty or danger. It is a pattern of anomalies that transcend culture and geography. From the Himalayas to the Rockies, from the Andes to the Carpathians, these peaks share common features. Unexplained magnetic fields, strange lights, anomalous structures, evidence of lost civilizations, and the impression that they are alive in ways humans cannot fully grasp. Could these mountains be remnants of prehistoric knowledge, extraterrestrial observation, or forces embedded in the Earth itself? Every expedition, every analysis, every report only deepens the mystery. For explorers, venturing into these mountains is more than a physical challenge. It is an encounter with the unknown. Hikers and scientists alike describe a sensation of being watched, a feeling that time and space shift unexpectedly, and experiences that blur the line between reality and legend. Acoustic phenomena confound researchers. Sounds echo without origin, vibrations shake the ground without seismic cause, and invisible forces seem to interact with living beings. Could these be natural phenomena amplified by unique geology, or evidence of an intelligent presence guarding its secrets? Legends often mirror these scientific mysteries. In Tibet and Nepal, sacred peaks are believed to contain portals to other worlds, zones that affect the mind and spirit. In the Carpathians, oral histories tell of giants, spirits, and ancient civilizations hidden beneath the mountains. In North America, indigenous stories and modern eyewitness accounts describe hidden bases, UFOs, and disappearances. The consistent theme: these mountains are not ordinary. They are repositories of phenomena, knowledge, and power that challenge human comprehension. Even with modern satellites, drones, and advanced surveys, many anomalies remain. Certain stone formations appear geometrically precise only when viewed from above. Some structures align with stars, planets, or solstices in ways that cannot be explained by natural forces alone. Could these be remnants of lost civilizations, markers of extraterrestrial intervention, or something even more enigmatic? The mountains remain silent, guardians of secrets humanity has yet to earn the right to uncover. As we study and explore, one undeniable truth emerges. Mountains are more than rock and ice. They are energy fields, time capsules, and sentinels of knowledge. They demand respect, patience, and curiosity. The higher you climb, the deeper the mystery. And for those who listen closely, the peaks whisper an invitation. A challenge to uncover truths hidden for millennia, and perhaps to discover that the earth itself holds secrets stranger than any we have imagined. There are mountains on Earth that seem to laugh at human logic, standing as silent witnesses to phenomena that science cannot explain. Imagine hiking through a dense forest, your compass spinning uncontrollably, electronic devices failing, and strange lights flickering at the edge of your vision. This is not the plot of a horror story. It is reality in some of the world's most mysterious mountain ranges. These peaks hold anomalies so bizarre that they force us to question everything we know about physics, geography, and even human perception. Consider the Himalayas' hidden valleys, far beyond the trekking routes of Everest or Annapurna. Local villagers speak of ghost lights, appearing over glaciers at night, moving against the wind, vanishing into thin air, and reappearing elsewhere. Satellite images reveal formations that seem geometric and deliberate, yet no civilization is known to have existed there at the time. Geologists record extreme magnetic anomalies in the same regions, strong enough to disrupt compasses, radios, and other instruments. Explorers report sudden disorientation, dizziness, and even time distortion, describing hours that feel like minutes. Could these phenomena be natural, or are they signs that the mountains themselves are guardians of ancient secrets? In the Andes, mysteries are equally compelling. Deep within remote valleys, stone terraces and megalithic structures emerge, perfectly aligned with the movements of the sun, moon, and even distant stars. Many of these structures predate recorded history, suggesting a lost civilization with advanced astronomical knowledge. But the Andes hold more than ancient relics. Travelers have reported floating orbs of light, sudden temperature drops, and unexplainable fogs that appear out of nowhere. Some researchers suggest these are natural optical effects, yet repeated observations over decades hint at something far more deliberate, an intelligence or force beyond human comprehension, manipulating the environment. The Carpathians in Eastern Europe are steeped in legends of creatures, spirits, and entire underground civilizations. Modern technology has confirmed unusual electromagnetic hotspots in certain areas, powerful enough to interfere with GPS and other instruments. Pilots have reported unidentified aerial phenomena hovering over peaks, disappearing instantly at high speeds. Archaeologists have uncovered stone formations and structures perfectly aligned with solar solstices and lunar cycles, as if designed to communicate with the heavens. Some local accounts even describe entire villages engulfed in fog for days, reappearing as if untouched, adding to the mystery of these mountains. North America's Rocky Mountains continue the pattern of strange anomalies. Hikers report bizarre acoustic phenomena, echoes without origin, sudden booming sounds from valleys, and tremors that leave no seismic signature. Certain cliffs and rock formations appear artificially shaped, sparking speculation about hidden structures or even underground bases. Indigenous legends speak of enormous beings inhabiting these mountains, guardians of natural and supernatural knowledge. Modern UFO researchers add to the intrigue with reports of strange lights and objects in the sky, often coinciding with the magnetic anomalies found in the same locations. Could these mountains act as intersections of natural energy, extraterrestrial activity, and ancient civilization? The Altai Mountains in Siberia add yet another layer to this global pattern. Remote expeditions reveal megalithic carvings, rock formations, and cave systems that defy dating, showing knowledge of engineering and astronomy far ahead of their time. Locals speak of strange forces within the mountains, sudden storms, inexplicable sounds, and even instances of memory lapses or hallucinations among explorers. Scientific surveys confirm unusual geomagnetic fluctuations, electrical discharges in the atmosphere, and rock anomalies that suggest energy fields far beyond conventional understanding. Shamans insist the mountains are alive, reacting to human presence, testing curiosity, respect, and intentions. Across these mountains, certain common patterns emerge. Magnetic anomalies strong enough to disrupt navigation and electronics. Strange lights and optical phenomena appearing for no discernible reason. Structures and formations aligned with celestial events or geometrical precision. Reports of mysterious beings, spiritual presences, or unexplained sensations. Sudden, localized changes in weather, fog, or time perception. The convergence of these patterns raises a question too profound to ignore. Are these purely natural phenomena, or is there a deliberate force at play, guiding, protecting, or concealing knowledge? Some researchers propose that these mountains are nodes of ancient power, connected by geomagnetic lines across the planet. Others suggest the anomalies may be evidence of lost civilizations, remnants of technologies or energies forgotten by modern humanity. Perhaps the truth is more unsettling. The mountains may be sentient in ways humans cannot yet perceive, guarding the Earth's deepest mysteries from those not ready to understand. Legends often hint at truth science has yet to validate. In Tibet, certain peaks are considered sacred, dangerous to outsiders, and capable of affecting the mind. In the Carpathians, myths of underground cities, giants, and supernatural guardians have persisted for centuries. In North America, indigenous accounts describe beings of enormous size, unseen forces, and entrances to hidden realms. These stories are not isolated. They echo across continents, suggesting a global phenomenon tied to mountains themselves, rather than human imagination. The mountains challenge explorers on every level. Scientific instruments fail, compasses spin, drones crash inexplicably, and the landscape seems to shift subtly under observation. Acoustic anomalies, atmospheric distortions, and geomagnetic fluctuations combine to create experiences that defy logic. Observers frequently report a sensation of being watched or tested, as if the mountains themselves are alive and aware. The closer one ventures, the stronger the sense that these peaks hold knowledge and energy beyond human comprehension. Satellite and aerial imagery further amplify the mystery. Certain formations, visible only from above, appear geometrically precise and aligned with stars, suggesting intent. Some researchers posit that these are markers left by ancient civilizations, while others argue for extraterrestrial origins. The mountains remain silent, their secrets preserved for those bold enough, or perhaps foolish enough, to attempt discovery. The takeaway is clear. These mountains are not just geological features. They are living enigmas, energy hubs, and guardians of history and knowledge. They challenge our understanding of physics, geography, and the limits of human perception. And for the brave, the curious, and the relentless, they offer a glimpse into a reality where nature, legend, and intelligence intertwine, leaving humanity to question what is truly possible. Some mountains are not just dangerous, they are impossible to understand. Hikers vanish without a trace. Climbers encounter sudden weather shifts that defy meteorology, and entire valleys seem to warp reality itself. Imagine walking along a serene mountain trail, then suddenly finding that hours have passed in what felt like minutes, or that compasses and GPS devices have ceased to function entirely. Across the globe, certain peaks display patterns so bizarre that scientists, explorers, and even military personnel struggle to provide explanations. These mountains are alive with phenomena that mock human attempts to define reality, and each mystery uncovered only raises more questions. The Himalayas are notorious for disappearances and strange temporal anomalies. Expeditions in remote regions report travelers vanishing during clear weather, only for their belongings to be found days later, untouched. Some survivors recount hearing voices in languages unknown to them, observing fleeting shadows that seem intelligent, and seeing ghostly lights moving in impossible ways. Satellite imaging has revealed unusual land formations, cliff faces that appear to shift over time, and patterns in snow and rock that suggest intelligence guiding the natural environment. Even seasoned mountaineers describe a profound sense of being observed, as if the mountains themselves are aware of intrusions. In the Andes, explorers experience sudden fogs, temperature drops, and acoustic anomalies. Sounds echo with no identifiable source, footsteps are distorted, and electronic equipment frequently malfunctions. Ancient ruins, hidden terraces, and stone alignments suggest knowledge of astronomy and engineering far ahead of their supposed time. Witnesses report phantom lights floating across valleys, moving against the wind, and vanishing at will. Researchers have noted that the magnetic anomalies in these regions seem to create localized temporal distortions, which may explain the strange perceptions of time reported by those who enter the mountains. Could these phenomena be natural, or is there a deliberate intelligence manipulating the environment? The Carpathians add another layer of mystery. Villagers tell of people who wander into the forests and mountains and never return, while others emerge days later with no memory of what happened. Electromagnetic anomalies are common, and strange fogs can engulf entire towns. Archaeologists have discovered structures aligned with celestial events, suggesting purpose and precision beyond natural formations. Reports of lights, ghostly apparitions, and unexplained sounds are consistent across centuries. Some theorists argue that the mountains act as energy nodes, concentrating geomagnetic and atmospheric forces in ways that interfere with perception and electronics. Others suggest that these phenomena are residual traces of ancient civilizations, designed to guard knowledge from the uninitiated. In North America, the Rocky Mountains conceal similar enigmas. Hikers describe valleys where time seems to flow differently. Minutes feel like hours or vice versa. Some claim to have seen shimmering portals between peaks, leading to visions of landscapes that do not exist on maps. Unexplained disappearances, strange lights, and local legends of giant beings or guardians add to the mystery. Scientists investigating these anomalies have detected unusual seismic and magnetic readings that do not correspond to known geological activity. Could these readings indicate hidden underground networks, natural energy fields, or even interdimensional activity? The Altai Mountains in Siberia continue the global pattern. Remote regions reveal megalithic structures and carvings that are technologically advanced for their time. Shamans and locals warn that certain peaks affect human consciousness, inducing hallucinations, memory lapses, or sudden intuitive insights. Expeditions have documented electromagnetic pulses, light anomalies, and acoustic phenomena that have no scientific explanation. Researchers theorize that these mountains may be focusing natural energies in ways that amplify human perception, creating experiences interpreted as supernatural or paranormal. One of the most astonishing patterns across these mountains is their global alignment with anomalies. Certain peaks seem to correspond with energy lines, magnetic grids, or ley lines that span continents. When mapped, these mountains appear to form connections between ancient civilizations, suggesting a planetary network of knowledge, power, or observation. Could these anomalies be a deliberate system left by advanced prehistoric civilizations? or perhaps natural features that humanity has yet to comprehend, engineered by the Earth itself. Historical accounts add further intrigue. Ancient texts, myths, and oral traditions describe sacred mountains as places where time behaves strangely, where giants or spirits guard treasures, or where humans could gain knowledge beyond ordinary comprehension. From the Himalayas' forbidden valleys to the Carpathians' cursed forests, legends often mirror the anomalies recorded by modern science. This convergence of folklore and observation suggests that humans have long been aware, in some way, of the extraordinary nature of these peaks. The psychological and physiological effects on those who enter these mountains are also compelling. Explorers frequently report disorientation, sudden fatigue, or profound insights that cannot be explained by altitude or exertion. Electronic devices malfunction unpredictably, compasses spin, and radios pick up strange signals. Geomagnetic anomalies appear to be localized but powerful, affecting both humans and technology. The mountains challenge perception, forcing those who enter to question not only what they see but what is possible in the natural world. Despite centuries of exploration, mapping, and scientific study, these mountains maintain their secrets. Even with satellite imagery, drones, and advanced sensors, anomalies persist, defying categorization. Certain structures and patterns appear engineered, precisely aligned with celestial phenomena, yet remaining hidden from ground-level observation. Could these be markers of ancient civilizations, signals from extraterrestrial intelligence, or something even more enigmatic, a form of consciousness embedded in the mountains themselves? For humanity, the mountains are both a challenge and an invitation. They are repositories of energy, knowledge, and mystery, waiting for explorers bold enough to venture deep into their realms. Every anomaly, disappearance, and strange phenomenon is a clue, urging us to expand our understanding of nature, history, and the very limits of human perception. The mountains are more than rock and ice. They are gateways to truths hidden for millennia, teasing humanity with what might be possible if we dare to look beyond the ordinary. The mountains have always whispered secrets, secrets that humans have only begun to hear. But what if some of these peaks are deliberately hiding knowledge, structures, and technologies from a past civilization far older than we've been taught? Imagine walking along a narrow ridge, the wind whipping around you, when suddenly you glimpse terraces carved into the rock in perfect symmetry, megaliths that defy human engineering, and symbols whose meaning has been lost for thousands of years. These are not anomalies. They are clues, hints that the mountains themselves are keepers of forbidden truths. Consider the Himalayas' forbidden valleys, regions so remote that few have ever dared enter. Here, satellite images and sporadic explorations reveal formations that resemble cities, complete with walls, foundations, and pathways that cannot be accounted for by known civilizations. Locals speak of hidden people or sky beings who once inhabited these peaks, leaving behind technological marvels that interact with the natural environment in ways still unexplainable. Reports include glowing structures visible only at certain angles, magnetic forces strong enough to bend metal tools, and sounds that seem to come from nowhere. Phenomena so bizarre that they blur the line between reality and myth. The Andes Mountains reveal a similar story. Archaeological sites buried under centuries of erosion hint at a culture capable of aligning massive stone structures with celestial events with precision modern engineers struggle to match. Travelers report unexplained energy surges in these valleys. Electronic devices fail, compasses spin uncontrollably, and some experience moments of heightened perception or visions. Could these mountains have been the cradles of a forgotten civilization, possessing knowledge of energy, astronomy, and human consciousness that we are only now rediscovering? The Carpathians add another layer of mystery. Villagers speak of entire mountains that were once inhabited by beings of enormous stature, giants, according to legend. Archaeologists have uncovered cave systems, stone walls, and hidden passageways that could support these stories. Modern researchers find magnetic and gravitational anomalies in the same regions, areas where the laws of physics appear to bend slightly. Hikers and scientists alike describe shifting landscapes, valleys that appear and disappear under fog, and pathways that seem to defy logic. Could these mountains be living guardians, preserving knowledge and phenomena that humanity is not yet ready to comprehend? In North America, the Rockies hide stories that are equally compelling. Indigenous myths tell of ancient giants, underground cities, and portals between worlds. Hikers report sudden temperature drops, strange lights, and disorienting experiences where minutes stretch into hours. Explorers have documented geometric rock formations, some perfectly aligned with celestial points, suggesting knowledge of astronomy far older than recorded history. Could these mountains represent nodes in a global network of ancient knowledge, hidden intentionally from human civilization? Even the Altai Mountains in Siberia hold unsolved mysteries. Remote expeditions have reported megalithic structures, carved stones, and signs of advanced engineering. Shamans warn that certain areas are cursed or protected, claiming the mountains can influence the mind and even bend time perception. Electromagnetic anomalies, unexplained sounds, and strange light phenomena continue to challenge scientific explanation. Are these remnants of prehistoric advanced civilizations, or natural forces that interact with consciousness in ways we do not yet understand? When examining these mountains collectively, a startling picture emerges. Peaks across continents share geomagnetic anomalies that interfere with instruments and perception. Structures and formations aligned with stars, solstices, or unknown cosmic coordinates. Disappearance and reappearance phenomena, sometimes affecting humans or animals. Unexplained lights, sounds, and energy surges that defy conventional science. Legends of giants, spirits, or guardians connected to the mountain's mysteries. Could it be that these mountains are more than natural formations? Some researchers speculate that the planet itself may contain energy grids, portals, or memory reservoirs, linking these peaks into a global system of knowledge and power. Others theorize that lost civilizations once inhabited the peaks, leaving behind energy technologies, megaliths, and encoded information for future generations. And some dare to suggest extraterrestrial involvement, marking these mountains as observation points or beacons, strategically aligned to cosmic events. For the daring explorer, these mountains are both a warning and an invitation. Approach recklessly, and you risk disappearing or losing your way. Approach with respect and curiosity, and you may uncover fragments of truths humanity has been forbidden to understand. The mountains challenge perception, defy physics, and weave legends into the fabric of reality, demanding that those who enter expand their minds as much as their bodies. As the sun sets over the jagged peaks, casting long shadows across forgotten terraces and hidden cliffs, one truth becomes undeniable. The mountains are alive with mystery. They are not mere obstacles or natural beauty. They are keepers of forbidden knowledge, guardians of phenomena, and witnesses to the incomprehensible. Every anomaly, light, and unexplained formation is a clue, a whisper from the past, urging humanity to look closer, think deeper, and question everything we believe. If you want to uncover more secrets like these, explore hidden civilizations, forbidden temples, and the world's most baffling phenomena, make sure to subscribe now and hit the notification bell, because the mysteries of our planet are far from fully revealed, and the next revelation could change everything you thought you knew.